Hey everybody, I'm CJ Coolidge, the author of The People-Driven Business. And I've been serving business owners and entrepreneurs for more than 30 years. If you're like most of them I see, you work really hard. You don't spend enough time doing the things you love to do with the people you love to do them with, and you struggle to grow as fast as you'd like, and you're not making as much money as you should. And if you're like most of my clients were, your best strategy is simply this: work harder. How's that working for you? Have you ever wondered if there's something simple you could do that would reduce your workload and increase your profitability? Something that could make things run a lot better and make you a lot more money? Now, you may not see it, but it's there, and it's simple. And it's not rocket science either. You miss it simply because you haven't focused on it. Instead, you focus on your business plans, your structures, your strategies, and your finances. All paper stuff. Now, these things aren't wrong. It's just that by themselves, they'll never solve your problem. They're not really your problem at all. The problem is never the paper. It's always the people. Business plans, structures, and strategies are just campfire kindling without people. So, why do you spend your time, effort, and energy focused on these rather than on people? It's because you believe that your people are actually being controlled by your plans, structures, and strategies. Newsflash, they're not. In fact, it's your people that are controlling your plans. Steve Blank says it like this: no business plan can survive the first contact with customers. And who interacts with your customers? Why, it's your people. All your best structures and strategies are powerless without people. And that's pretty much stating the obvious. Here's some truths. Plans, structures, and strategies are paper constructs. People are real and alive. Plans, structures, and strategies do nothing. People do everything. Plans, structures, and strategies create nothing. People create everything. Plans, structures, and strategies make no money. It's implementation by people that makes all the money. And get this, great people performance creates great profit. Average performance, that can actually create losses. The best plans, structures, and strategies are absolutely worthless without great employee performance. In spite of this, effective performance management is one of the greatest weaknesses of most companies. If you're honest, it's probably the same for you. It's not something that gets your best attention, and it's not any better for the people you have doing it for you. Performance management specialist Dr. Janice Presser says basic performance appraisals are a manager's least favorite task. You know why? They really don't know what to do. Here's what I see. Companies simply follow some standardized or off-the-shelf performance management tool just to do something. You may even evaluate your employees on these kinds of standards. Employee shows initiative. Employee knows what behaviors are expected. Employee's a team player. They can follow instructions. Employee exhibits leadership potential. Now, if you ask me, that sounds more like a conduct questionnaire for a first grader than a tool to help you make more money. Even so, it's exactly what you'd expect if you have a strong manager culture. It's a tool for compliance and control. Now, do you want to make more money? Quit managing for compliance and control. Start encouraging creativity, contribution, and engagement. Why not evaluate your people with these simple questions? First, are they doing enough of the things they like? Are they doing too much of the things they don't? And this big one, are they doing things that move the needle? Now, if someone isn't doing enough of the things they really like, they're probably in the wrong job, or they're in search of another job, or they're not all that productive, or all of those. If they're doing things that don't move the needle, they're just busy, probably too busy. Do you ever wonder why less than 3 out of 10 employees in America is positively engaged in their work? This is because they're asked to do too many things that they don't like to do, not enough of things they do like to do, and things that they know in their heart of hearts don't make a real difference. Now, does that sound familiar? Let me ask you, what can you do so that you can guarantee you'll have high-powered, high profit employee performance all the time? I have 4 things. First, get clear about how your company actually makes life better for your customers, vendors, employees, and the community. That's your purpose. Then communicate it. Number 2, know what work actually contributes to fulfilling your purpose. Then stop or outsource everything else. Number 3, discover which of your team members are actually committed to your purpose and which just have a job. Then encourage the first group and then convert the second. If you can't convert them, help them move on. And number 4, implement a performance management approach that recognizes your people's gifts, talents, and aspirations, and then encourage and reward their development and their contribution. If you do these 4 things, you will have a high-powered, high-profit employee performance organization. If you focus on your people in this way, you'll breathe new life into all your business plans, all your structures, and all your strategies. Guaranteed. They won't be just paper anymore.